Debonair. Okay.
What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. And the video ain't even starts yet. Y'all, the village ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. Safaree addresses his truth about him being a deadbeat and more. So Erica Mena, I believe her name is, if I'm not mistaken, was running around here calling out Safaree, talking about he ain't taking care of his kids, he ain't doing ABC 1, 2, 3. And here we have, ladies and gentlemen, here we have on camera, on this man's camera, her not only assaulting him, but assaulting him in front of two goddamn babies. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. These are the stories, fellas, y'all boys pay attention. These are the stories that almost never goes viral. These are the stories that always, for whatever reason, get swept under the rug because as men, first of all, as a black man, uh, they don't want to push these types of narratives of black men taking care of first of all, their family in general, taking care of their goddamn kids. They hate to talk about these types of stuff. They hate when it's always black men ain't doing this, black men ain't doing that, black men don't take care of their kids, black men are deadbeats. Y'all heard what Erica Mena said about this man. So let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. This is why I tell y'all boys, cameras, get them cameras, because God forbid she had called the police saying that he was the one abusing her. Oh my God. I told y'all, cameras in and or around your house. I don't play that. I got mine. You got yours? Y'all boys better listen. Let's get into it, y'all.
The fact that people, even whether you know me or not, there still has to be like a certain level of common sense when it comes to just being a judge of character. And this has nothing to do with TV at all, none of that. Like this is real life because kids are involved. And this deadbeat narrative, it's like, it's just so jarring to me. It does give me a headache sometimes, but then I'm pretty good at just brushing things off. But people who know me and especially know my situation, they're like, "Yo, how long are you gonna stay quiet?" And I just, I be sparing people, and then at the same time, it's like, "Yo, it's nobody's business," but I feel like everybody just feels like they know my business, and if it's reported, it's news, and that it's the truth and it's real. But I'm pretty sure that there's some men out there who could relate to this. And when it comes to being a father in a co-parenting situation where somebody wants to have full control of every single thing and they can't have control, it's just not going to be a easy transition. Especially when the other person is just used to it being one way or very controlling or still wanting the whole family dynamic, and it's not there anymore. I have to put myself first because
Before we get into part two. Before we get into part two. Fellas, I said this a lot of I said this a couple of times, jokingly laughing, ha ha, he all that stuff, right? But the truth of the matter is, no matter what happens, it is your fault. I made a joke about it however many years ago on YouTube, but it's the goddamn truth. No matter what happens, it is your fault. as far as everything that goes wrong in your marriage, in your relationship, and the way you co-parent, no matter what happens, it is your fault. There's nothing you can do about it. Told y'all this before when it comes to relationship. If you cheat on your girl, it's your fault. If your girl cheats on you, it's your fault. It's a lose-lose situation. What the hell? How the hell? It doesn't matter. Anywhere you look at it, what angle doesn't matter. It's your fault. Why ain't it work out between you and your baby mama, Dev? It's his fault. Why your girl left you? It was my fault. I don't know. I did something. No matter what happens. And even when you are running around here trying to do everything the correct way, you still get painted in a bad light. Still get painted in a bad light. How the hell is that possible? What the hell is happening here? I got custody of my kids. I'm taking care of my kids. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Why am I still painted out to be the bad guy? Because it doesn't matter. It's your fault.
Because I'm either going to end up in jail or worse, because I'm dealing with someone whose anger management is just non-existent. When I first moved to Florida, I remember I got a 2-bedroom condo, and the first time I had my kids come over there after my divorce, and I started the whole visitation week and having my kids for the days I was having them. When my kids first came over in my condo, it made me so depressed because I was like, yo, I felt like they were so confined and I didn't feel good about it. And I said, yo, I gotta get a house. I need a house. I can't have my kids running around in this condo and hurting themselves and just not being a fit to raise, 2 children in a co-parenting setup. And I found my house. And I'm gonna be all the way blunt and straight up with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I got this house because of my kids. I got this house for my kids. Seeing my kids be here running around is the best.
Hold on. Let me make sure I got the third video up. Hold on. Okay. That's a real man right here. He started breaking down. He tried to hold in a little bit. Ain't nothing wrong with shedding a couple tears, man. Nothing wrong. You can cry for your kids. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You are no less than a man just because you decided to cry a couple tears. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that, sir. Nothing at all. But anyway, that's a real man right there. Deciding to, first of all, let's start from the beginning. In a relationship, got married, had kids, got divorced. Now you guys are, I'm assuming, have split custody, joint custody, whatever y'all want to call it. Get a condo. You have your kids running around. You're seeing that it's not big enough for the 3 of you. Thinking to yourself, okay, cool. I don't want my kids to be confined in this little ass condo. No, I need them to have a front yard, a backyard, to do this and to do that, and just so they can grow up and have the space to be able to run around and stretch their legs. And I'm going to get a house. You got a house. 4 years, like he said, I did this for my kids, for the kids. And it still wasn't good enough for Erica Mena, apparently. It looked like she trashing this man's place. She throwing plates and glass and damn vases all over the goddamn floor, pushing this man all over the house. I actually seen women in the comment section talking about, oh, she wasn't assaulting him like that. The hell you mean like that? If a man was pushing a damn woman around like that, y'all have been screaming assaulting. Oh my God, he trying to kill her. Fellas, pay attention. More importantly, black men, pay attention. Pay attention. I say this all the time. Ain't nobody coming to save us. And it ain't no protecting us. We got to protect ourselves or die. That's the only 2 options. Ain't nobody coming to save us. This woman was aggressive as hell. I also seen a woman talking about, oh, good for him. That's what happens when he went to date a foreign chick. He wanted a foreign girl so bad. I didn't even first of all, I didn't even know Erica Mena was foreign. I don't even know where she's from, honestly. It looked like she mixed. I guess maybe she's Hispanic. I don't know. I didn't even know she was damn foreign. Number one, number two. What the hell does that matter? Just because he preferred a Hispanic woman, he deserved to be beat on? Is that what y'all saying right now? Let's have the conversation. Y'all boys pay attention. Pay attention, man. I'm telling y'all, these comments be killing me.
You know, when you're with someone for 3 years and they have a child, and you probably saw the child 3 to 4 times because the child was put off to go live with somebody else. And, you know, you kind of look past it when you don't have kids or you're not thinking about that. I never even was like, yo, why doesn't your son live here? And then when you finally get to have a conversation with the son and find out why, it's crazy. You know, imagine speaking to a child who's of age and knows what's going on. He's 16 years old. And he says, if I ever had to live with my mother, I would kill myself. I wouldn't make that up, you know? And it sucks that I gotta really just run this down because of this smear campaign and somebody who gets such a high on just talking about me.
You know, it's really a shame, man. And I've been saying this for so long. I really believe that there should be some sort of a mental evaluation when it comes to parenting, right? Like having kids and stuff like that. Mental evaluation, financial evaluation, evaluations, hell, a goddamn education attainment level. Like it gotta be like because these things is happening far too often, and these crazy ass girls are having random kids by random dudes, and now these kids have to grow up, unfortunately, with these crazy ass people. And they should not have to subject themselves to that to deal with that damn type of nonsense. It shouldn't be that way. It should not be that way. But it is. But it is. Fellas, what can we learn from this? More importantly, black men. But fellas, what can we learn from this? First of all, make sure you got cameras. More first and foremost, because I was watching the other videos. I wasn't able to. Well, I thought I downloaded the other videos, but I did it. I was watching the other videos of the full security cameras. This girl was stalking this man. This girl pulled up with it because he got big ass fences around his house. This girl pulled up with a big ass ladder to jump over the goddamn fence to try to break into this goddamn man house. This girl was crazy. I would suggest, fellas, what can we learn from this? We can learn, first of all, when things like this happen the first time, you call the police and you make a report. Have cameras, save the video footages, send it to your goddamn local police department, put in a goddamn restraining order. The fact that she's doing this in front of her kids alone in most cases will make the judge grant an order for you to have either full custody or temporary full custody. Because the judge is going to say, yo, you being abusive like this, you're abusing this man, and then you're doing it in front of the kids. No, you're not unfit. You are an unfit mother, and you cannot be around your goddamn kids for the time being, and probably will be able to assign the mother supervised visits. Well, she has to be supervised while she's around her damn kids. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What the hell can we learn from this, man? Do what you need to do to protect you, because when things hit the fan, this man did all this all because he got tired of Erica Mena and her followers. And y'all know how women love to do. Women love sticking up and defending each other. She was running around here talking about this man was a deadbeat. This man did a full video where he showed the shrines that he had created for his goddamn kids. This man would take his children to summer camps, had the calendar packed with the children activities and all the other stuff. Showed the kids' room. He was like, bro, if I'm a deadbeat, why the hell would I have all this damn stuff? What are you talking about? Deadbeat how? Perfect example of a bitter ass woman. Bitter ass woman, y'all. And it's so unfortunate because I want to wish that on my damn worst enemy, man. But honestly, fellas, what can we learn from this, man? I mean, do your due diligence to protect you, in order for you to keep seeing your damn child or children. Insanity, man. I want you to comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. And until next time, please, man, be safe, America.